Hey there, coin collectors and history buffs. Today, we're diving into the exciting world of numismatics with a deep dive into the 1987 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny. This seemingly ordinary penny holds the potential to be worth millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. Let's start off by exploring the rich history behind the 1987 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny. Minted at the Denver Mint in 1987, this particular penny features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. The D. Mint mark indicates that this penny was minted at the Denver Mint, adding an extra layer of uniqueness to the coin. But what sets the 1987 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny apart from its counterparts is its potential rarity. Due to various factors such as errors during the minting process or low mintage numbers, certain 1987 D Mint Mark Lincoln pennies have become highly sought after by collectors. This rarity factor plays a significant role in determining the value of the coin. Speaking of value, let's talk numbers. While the average 1987 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny may only be worth a few cents, certain rare varieties of this coin have fetched jaw-dropping prices at auctions. Some 1987 D Mint Mark Lincoln pennies have sold for hundreds, thousands, and even millions of dollars due to their scarcity and desirability among collectors. One of the most famous and valuable 1987 D Mint Mark Lincoln pennies is the double die variety. Double die coins occur when the design is struck onto the coin die twice, creating a distinctive doubling effect on the coin's features. This error is highly sought after by collectors and can command extremely high prices on the market. Another factor that can influence the value of a 1987 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny is its condition. Just like with any collectible item, the better the condition of the coin, the higher its value. Uncirculated, mint condition 1987 D Mint Mark Lincoln pennies are especially prized by collectors and can fetch top dollar at auctions.so. How can you determine if your 1987 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny is worth millions of dollars? Well, the first step is to carefully examine the coin for any errors or distinctive features. Look for signs of doubling, die cracks, or other anomalies that could indicate a rare variety. Next, have your coin professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service to assess its condition and authenticity. Once you have a better understanding of the rarity and condition of your 1987 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny, you can then research recent auction prices and sales of similar coins to get an idea of its potential value. Remember, the world of coin collecting is constantly evolving, so staying informed about market trends and prices is key to maximizing the value of your collection. In conclusion, the 1987 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny is not just a piece of pocket change, it's a potential treasure trove waiting to be discovered. With its rich history, rarity, and desirability among collectors, this coin has the potential to be worth millions of dollars. So, dust off those piggy banks and start hunting for that elusive 1987 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny. Who knows? You might just stumble upon a hidden gem worth a fortune. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1985 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary coin could potentially be worth millions of dollars. So grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's explore the history, value, and worth of this elusive and highly sought-after penny. Let's start by taking a trip back in time to 1985, the year of big hair, Madonna, and the iconic debut of Back to the Future. But what most people don't realize is that 1985 was also the year that the Denver Mint produced a limited number of Lincoln pennies with a distinctive D Mint mark. These coins are like hidden gems waiting to be discovered in the vast sea of loose change. The 1985 D Lincoln penny is cherished by collectors for its rarity and unique characteristics. The mint mark, located on the obverse side of the coin, signifies that it was minted in Denver, Colorado. This adds an extra layer of intrigue to the penny, making it a prized possession among numismatists. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1985 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny. While most pennies are worth a mere 1 cent, this particular coin has the potential to be worth much more. Due to its rarity, condition, and demand from collectors, a well-preserved 1985 D penny can fetch a pretty penny, pun intended. In fact, some 1985 D Lincoln pennies have been known to sell for hundreds, even thousands of dollars at auction. The key factors that determine the value of a coin include its grade, rarity, and market demand. So if you happen to stumble upon a 1985 D penny in your coin jar or piggy bank, you could be holding on to a small fortune without even realizing it. So, how can you determine the worth of your 1985 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny? The first step is to carefully examine the coin for any signs of wear or damage. A coin in pristine condition will command a higher price than one that shows significant wear and tear. Next, consult a reputable coin dealer or appraiser to get a professional assessment of your coin's value. It's worth noting that counterfeit coins do exist, so it's important to authenticate your 1985 D penny before attempting to sell it. Look for key indicators of authenticity, such as the weight, size, and design details of the coin. If in doubt, seek the expertise of a coin grading service to ensure that you have the real deal. In conclusion, the 1985 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a valuable and sought-after coin that holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. Its rarity and unique characteristics make it a prized addition to any coin collection. So next time you come across a 1985 D penny, take a closer look and see if you might be holding on to a hidden treasure worth millions of dollars. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1978 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny. If you're like me, you love uncovering the history and value of these small but mighty coins. And trust me, this one is definitely worth a closer look. First off, let's talk about the history behind the 1978 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny. This particular coin was minted in Denver, hence the D Mint Mark. The Denver Mint has been producing coins since 1906, and they have a rich history of creating some of the most sought-after coins in the world. The 1978 D penny is no exception. Now, when it comes to the value of the 1978 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny, you might be surprised to learn that it can be worth quite a pretty penny. While most pennies from this year are only worth around face value, there are a few key factors that can make the 1978 D penny much more valuable. One of the main things to look out for is the condition of the coin. If you have a 1978 D penny in mint condition, you could be looking at a value of anywhere from $1 to $3. But here's where things get really interesting. There is a rare variety of the 1978 D penny known as the close AM variety. This variety features a close spacing between the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse side of the coin. If you happen to have one of these rare close AM 1978 D pennies in mint condition, you could be holding on to a coin worth thousands of dollars. That's right, some close AM 1978 D pennies have sold for upwards of $10,000 at auction. Now that's what I call a valuable coin. Of course, not every 1978 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny is going to be worth millions of dollars. But even if you have a regular 1978 D penny in average condition, it's still a piece of history that is worth holding on to. After all, you never know when the value of a coin might increase over time. So, how can you tell if you have a close AM variety of the 1978 D penny? One way to check is by using a magnifying glass to examine the spacing between the letters A and M on the reverse side of the coin. If the letters are close together, you might just have a rare and valuable coin on your hands. It's always a good idea to have your coin authenticated by a professional coin dealer to confirm its rarity and value. In conclusion, the 1978 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a coin with a rich history and the potential to be worth a significant amount of money. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is definitely one to keep an eye out for. Who knows, you might just stumble upon a rare close AM variety that could be worth millions of dollars. We're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics as we explore the 1963 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. This little coin may seem unassuming at first glance, but its history, value, and potential worth will surely make your jaw drop. Let's start with a bit of background on the 1963 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. In 1963, the United States Mint accidentally released a small number of these pennies without the customary D or S mint mark indicating where they were produced. This mistake has made them incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. So, just how rare are these 1963 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies? Well, it's estimated that only a few thousand of them were ever minted, making them a true treasure for anyone lucky enough to stumble upon one. These pennies have become legendary in the world of coin collecting, with some experts suggesting that they could be worth millions of dollars. Now, let's talk about the value of these elusive coins. The price of a 1963 no-mint mark Lincoln penny can vary widely depending on its condition and rarity. A well-preserved example in mint condition could fetch upwards of $10,000 or more at auction, while a worn or damaged coin may still be worth a few $100s. However, if you're lucky enough to find one in exceptional condition, you could potentially be looking at a payday of $1 million or more. But how can you tell if you've stumbled upon one of these rare gems? The key is to look for a 1963 Lincoln penny that appears to be missing a mint mark. Check the area just below the date on the coin. If you don't see a D or S indicating the mint where it was produced, you may have hit the jackpot. Of course, it's always a good idea to have your coin authenticated by a professional before getting too excited. In addition to their rarity and potential value, the 1963 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies also have a fascinating history. The accidental omission of the mint mark was likely due to a mistake at the Philadelphia Mint, where these coins were produced. This error was quickly rectified, but not before a small number of the coins were released into circulation, much to the delight of collectors everywhere. So, what should you do if you think you've found a 1963 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? First and foremost, make sure to handle the coin with care to preserve its value. Consider having it professionally graded and authenticated to ensure its authenticity and condition. And if you're looking to sell, consider reaching out to reputable coin dealers or auction houses to get the best price for your rare find. In conclusion, the 1963 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a true gem in the world of coin collecting. Its rarity, potential value, and fascinating history make it a must-have for any serious numismatist. So keep your eyes peeled for this elusive coin. You never know when you might stumble upon a treasure worth millions. Thanks for tuning in, and happy collecting. We're diving deep into the world of numismatics to uncover the fascinating history, value, and worth of the elusive 2005 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. This little coin may not seem like much at first glance, but don't be fooled, it has the potential to be worth millions of dollars. So sit back, relax, and let's journey through the intriguing world of coin collecting. First, let's talk about the history of the 2005 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Released as part of the United States Mint's commemorative coin program, this penny was minted to honor the bicentennial birth of Abraham Lincoln. What sets this particular penny apart from the rest is the absence of a mint mark, which is typically found on the coin to indicate where it was produced. The lack of a mint mark on the 2005 penny is what makes it so rare and valuable to collectors. Now, you may be wondering just how much a 2005 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is worth. Well, it's difficult to put an exact value on this coin, as its worth can vary depending on its condition and the current market demand. However, some estimates suggest that a 2005 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in pristine condition could be valued at upwards of $1 million. That's right, a simple penny could potentially make you a millionaire. So, How can you tell if you have a 2005 no-mint marked Lincoln penny in your possession? The first thing to look for is the absence of a mint mark on the coin. Typically, a mint mark can be found near the date on the coin, but in the case of the 2005 penny, it will be noticeably missing. Additionally, examining the condition of the coin is crucial. Any signs of wear or damage can significantly decrease its value. If you're lucky enough to have a 2005 no-mint marked Lincoln penny in your collection, it's important to take proper care of it to preserve its value. Store the coin in a protective holder or case to prevent any damage, and avoid cleaning it, as this can actually decrease its worth. It's also a good idea to have the coin professionally appraised to get an accurate assessment of its value. As with any collectible item, the value of a 2005 no-mint marked Lincoln penny is ultimately determined by supply and demand. The rarity of this particular coin, coupled with its historical significance, make it a highly sought-after piece for coin collectors around the world. So if you happen to come across one of these pennies in your spare change, consider yourself incredibly lucky. In conclusion, the 2005 no-mint marked Lincoln penny is a hidden gem in the world of coin collecting. Its rarity, historical significance, and potential value make it a prized possession for any numismatist. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a novice enthusiast, keep an eye out for this elusive penny. You never know when you might stumble upon a fortune in your pocket. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the intriguing world of coin collecting. Happy hunting, and may you strike it rich with a 2005 no-mint marked Lincoln penny. We're diving deep into the world of numismatics to explore the fascinating history, value, and worth of the 1982 D-mint marked Lincoln penny. First off, let's talk about the year 1982. It may seem like a lifetime ago, but this was actually a pivotal year for the United States Mint when it comes to Lincoln pennies. That's because in 1982, the Mint made a significant change to the composition of the penny. Before 1982, Lincoln pennies were made of 95% copper, but due to rising copper prices, the Mint had to switch to a composition of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. Now, let's focus on the D Mint mark. The Mint mark is a small letter that indicates which mint facility produced the coin. In this case, the D stands for the Denver Mint, one of the 4 mint facilities in the United States. The Denver Mint has a rich history of producing coins for circulation, and the 1982 D Mint marked Lincoln penny is no exception. But here's where it gets really interesting. Some 1982 D Mint marked Lincoln pennies have a small variation that makes them incredibly rare and valuable. These pennies have what's known as a small date variety, where the numbers in the date are smaller and closer together than usual. This variation was caused by different dies used to mint the coins, and only a small number of these small date pennies were produced. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare 1982 D small date Lincoln pennies in your collection? Well, the first thing to look for is the mint mark. Make sure it's a D for Denver. Next, examine the date closely. If the numbers are noticeably smaller and closer together than on a regular 1982 D penny, you may have struck numismatic gold. Now, let's talk about the value and worth of these rare 1982 D small date Lincoln pennies. Due to their scarcity and high demand from collectors, these coins can fetch a pretty penny, pun intended. In fact, some of these rare pennies have been known to sell for thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars at auction. The key to determining the value of your 1982 D small date penny is to have it graded by a professional grading service. Grading is a process that evaluates the condition of a coin on a scale from poor to perfect, with factors like wear, luster, and surface marks taken into account. Once your 1982 D small date penny has been graded, you'll have a better idea of its true value and worth in the numismatic market. And who knows, you could be sitting on a hidden gem worth millions of dollars. In addition to its potential monetary value, The 1982 small date Lincoln penny also holds historical significance. It serves as a reminder of the changes and challenges faced by the United States Mint in the early 1980s, as well as the dedication and craftsmanship of the mint workers who produced these coins. Holding one of these rare pennies in your hand is like holding a piece of history that tells a unique story. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep an eye out for the 1982 small date Lincoln penny in your pocket change or coin collection. You never know when you might stumble upon a true numismatic treasure that could change your life forever. Happy hunting, and may the coin collecting gods smile upon you. And there you have it, folks, everything you need to know about the history, value, and worth of the 1982 mint mark Lincoln penny. I hope you found this video informative and entertaining. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our BS Coins World for more coin collecting content. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. You heard that right, this little copper coin could be worth millions of dollars. So sit back, relax, and let's uncover the history, value, and worth of this rare and elusive penny. First off, let's talk about the history behind the 1981 no-mint mark penny. In 1981, the United States Mint produced a limited number of Lincoln pennies without a mint mark. These coins were mistakenly struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is typically known for adding a P mint mark to its coins. The absence of a mint mark on these pennies makes them incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. Now, you may be wondering, why is a 1981 no mint mark penny worth so much money? Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. With only a small number of these coins in circulation, they have become a prized possession for numismatists around the world. The rarity factor, combined with the historical significance of the Lincoln penny, has driven up the value of the 1981 no-mint mark penny to astronomical levels. So, how can you tell if you have a 1981 no-mint mark penny worth millions of dollars in your collection? The first thing to look for is the absence of a mint mark on the coin. Typically, pennies minted at the Philadelphia Mint will have a P mint mark located below the date. If your 1981 penny is missing this mint mark, you may be holding on to a valuable treasure. Additionally, pay close attention to the condition of the coin. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition will fetch a higher price than those that show signs of wear and tear. Look for any scratches, discoloration, or dents that may affect the overall value of your coin. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1981 no-mint mark penny. While the exact worth of these coins can vary depending on the condition and demand in the market, some have been known to sell for thousands, if not millions, of dollars. It's important to have your coin authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service to determine its true value. If you're lucky enough to have a 1981 no-mint mark penny in your possession, you may be sitting on a goldmine. These coins are highly coveted by collectors and investors alike, making them a valuable addition to any coin collection. Who knew that a small copper penny could hold so much worth and history? In conclusion, the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a rare and valuable coin that holds a special place in the hearts of coin collectors everywhere. With its unique history and high demand in the market, this penny has the potential to be worth millions of dollars to the right buyer. So, if you come across one of these elusive coins in your change jar or coin collection, be sure to hold on to it and have it appraised by a professional. You may just be holding on to a piece of history worth more than you could ever imagine. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the world of the 1981 no-mint mark penny. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my BS Coins World for more fascinating coin-related content. We have a real gem to share with you, the 1996 mint mark Lincoln penny. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary coin has a fascinating history and could be worth millions of dollars. So grab your magnifying glass and let's dive into the world of numismatics. First things first, let's talk about the significance of the 1996 D mint mark on a Lincoln penny. The D mint mark indicates that the coin was minted in Denver, Colorado, which is one of the 3 locations where the United States Mint produces coins. This particular penny holds a special place in the hearts of collectors because of its low mintage numbers and unique features. The 1996 D Lincoln penny has a mintage of just over 1 billion, which may sound like a lot, but in the world of coin collecting, it's actually quite low. This scarcity is one of the reasons why this penny is so sought after by collectors. But what really sets this coin apart is its potential value. Now, you might be wondering, how much is a 1996 D Lincoln penny actually worth? Well, that's where things get interesting. While most circulated 1996 D pennies are worth face value, there are a few rare specimens that could be worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars. One such example is the 1996 D close AM penny, which features a close spacing between the A and M in America. On the reverse side of the coin, if you happen to come across a 1996 D close AM penny in your pocket change or coin collection, you could be looking at a small fortune. These rare pennies have been known to sell for upwards of $20,000 at auction. So keep your eyes peeled for this elusive treasure. But even if you don't find a 1996 D close AM penny, there are still plenty of other ways to turn a profit with this coin. For example, if you have a 1996 D Lincoln penny in mint condition, you could easily sell it for a few dollars to a collector or dealer. And if you're lucky enough to find one in a high grade, you could potentially fetch hundreds, or even thousands, of dollars. One important thing to keep in mind when collecting coins is the condition of the coin. Even a rare coin like the 1996 D Lincoln penny can lose value if it's scratched, worn, or damaged. So be sure to handle your coins with care and store them properly to preserve their value. In addition to its potential monetary value, the 1996 D Lincoln penny also has historical significance. The Lincoln penny, which features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Since then, the penny has become one of the most iconic and recognizable coins in American history. So whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 1996 D Lincoln penny is definitely worth adding to your collection. With its low mintage numbers, unique features, and potential for high value, this coin is a must-have for any serious numismatist. And remember, the thrill of the hunt is half the fun. So keep searching, keep digging, and who knows, you just might uncover a hidden gem like the 1996 D close AM penny. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 2002 D mint mark Lincoln penny. This little copper beauty may seem unassuming at first glance, but hold onto your hats, because it could be worth millions of dollars. First, let's take a trip down memory lane to 2002. This was a year filled with historic events, from the Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City to the release of the first Spider-Man movie. And amidst all of that excitement, the U.S. Mint was busy striking millions of Lincoln pennies with a distinctive D mint mark, signifying that they were minted at the Denver Mint. But what makes the 2002 D mint mark Lincoln penny so special? Well, for starters, it's a key date in the Lincoln penny series. This means that it's a rare find compared to other years, making it highly sought after by collectors. And if you happen to stumble upon one in your coin collection, you could be looking at a pretty penny, pun intended. Now, let's talk about value. The 2002 D mint mark Lincoln penny can vary in worth depending on its condition. A circulated coin in average condition may only be worth a few cents to a collector. However, if you find one in pristine, uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a value of hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. And if you happen to find one with any errors or unique features, well, you may have hit the jackpot. Speaking of errors, let's discuss some of the key things to look out for when examining your 2002 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny. First and foremost, check for any doubling on the date, mint mark, or other lettering on the coin. This could indicate a valuable error coin that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. Additionally, keep an eye out for any off-center strikes, missing letters or numbers, or other abnormalities that could increase the coin's value. Now, you may be wondering, why are collectors so obsessed with the 2002 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny? Well, aside from its rarity and potential value, there's also the sentimental value of owning a piece of history. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, honoring one of our nation's greatest presidents, Abraham Lincoln. And with each passing year, the Lincoln penny series becomes more and more valuable to collectors who appreciate its rich history and significance. But here's where things get really exciting. There have been instances where the 2002 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny has sold for millions of dollars at auction. Yes, you heard that right, millions. These rare and valuable coins are often the result of a combination of factors, such as errors, unique features, and high demand from collectors. So, if you happen to come across one of these elusive gems, you could be in for a life-changing payday. Now, before you go digging through your old coin jars or wallets, remember to always handle your coins with care. Use gloves to avoid damaging the coin surface, and store them in a protective case or sleeve to prevent tarnishing or scratching. And if you're unsure about the value or authenticity of your 2002 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny, it's always best to have it appraised by a professional coin dealer or grading service. In conclusion, the 2002 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a true treasure in the world of coin collecting. With its rarity, potential value, and historical significance, it's no wonder why collectors around the world are clamoring to add one to their collection. So, keep your eyes peeled, and who knows, you may just stumble upon a coin worth millions of dollars. Thanks for tuning in, and happy hunting for that elusive 2002 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny. Until next time, keep on collecting and keep on shining bright like a copper penny. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1992 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny. You might be wondering, what makes this particular penny so special? Well, stick around and find out, because it might just be worth millions of dollars. Let's start with a little history lesson. The 1992 D Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint in 1992. This coin features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. It's a classic design that has captured the hearts of coin collectors for decades. Now, you might be thinking, what sets the 1992 D penny apart from other pennies minted that year? Well, it all comes down to that tiny D mint mark. The D signifies that this particular penny was minted in Denver, Colorado, making it a part of a special series of coins that are highly sought after by collectors. But here's where things get really interesting. There is a rare variety of the 1992 D penny that is worth a small fortune. This variety is known as the close AM variety, in which the letters A and M in America on the reverse side of the coin are closer together than usual. This error was only present on a small number of pennies minted in 1992, making it incredibly rare and valuable. So, how do you determine if you have a 1992 D close AM penny in your collection? Well, you'll need to take a close look at the spacing between the letters A and M on the reverse side of the coin. If the letters are nearly touching, congratulations, you may have hit the jackpot. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1992 D close AM penny. While the regular 1992 D penny is worth its face value of 1 cent, the close AM variety is a whole different ball game. These rare pennies have been known to sell for thousands, and in some cases, even millions of dollars at auction. Imagine stumbling upon one of these gems in your piggy bank. Of course, Not every 1992D penny you come across will be the coveted close AM variety. But don't fret, even the regular 1992D pennies have value to collectors. In mint condition, these pennies can fetch a decent price, especially if they are part of a complete set or collection. So, what should you do if you think you have a 1992D close AM penny in your possession? First, make sure to have it authenticated by a reputable coin dealer or grading service. They will be able to confirm the authenticity of your coin and provide you with an accurate appraisal of its value. If you do have a 1992D close AM penny, congratulations on your rare find. You may want to consider holding onto it as an investment or selling it to a collector who will truly appreciate its value. Either way, you'll be adding a piece of history to your collection that is sure to spark conversation and admiration. In conclusion, the 1992D Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a true treasure for coin collectors. Whether you have the regular version or the rare close AM variety, these pennies hold a special place in the hearts of numismatists around the world. So, keep your eyes peeled for these valuable coins in your pocket change, and who knows, you might just strike it rich with a little piece of copper and zinc. Thanks for tuning in, and happy coin hunting.